Hey everybody, HkSniper here. So we're here with a back-to-back Reenactor rant. Man, I had two ideas in mind and I'm going with both of them right away. Anyways, the last topic was overweight reenactors, something I felt the need to touch on very briefly, and this one's going to be surprising because a lot of you are going to be like, well, you were just involved in something just like this, and they're going to make a reenactor rant about it. What's wrong with you? For the most part, that's kind of true. But this is something that does happen, and it's very frequent, and it deserves being discussed and kind of explained. Obviously, from the title, you're going to know reenactor rant, reenactor drama. Here we go. Why is there drama in reenacting? A lot of people are going to look from the outside of the hobby like, why is there drama? And they might not even realize that there's drama because when reenactors are at events and the public's around, we behave. We do behave, but there's a lot of saber rattling going on between units, between groups that a lot of people aren't really aware of. And if you ever have been a member of some of these Facebook groups, people slinging at each other, and for the large part, people can sling it and they get along. In person, and you butt some heads with each other every once in a while. It's going to happen. But for the most part, people can do that and they get along. But every once in a while, we see some spicy drama. And yeah, I'm aware that, I was involved and got pulled into some of that myself. And we're not going to discuss that side of things, but why is there drama in this hobby? And kind of the best way to put it is this hobby, it's dress up. This is like prom. This is like homecoming. This is like a beauty pageant for some people because everyone wants to look the best and look right, and those that do sometimes look down upon others, and then those who are kind of down below look at others with jealousy, and things kind of start to happen. So basically, considering that's why there's a lot of drama in reenacting, and and you see this in other fields, with hobbies that involved dressing up. Cosplay has it. Cosplay has always had drama. Before I got into reenacting, I was involved in the cosplay community, and specifically, I got a chance to run into a lot of that crap head on because I helped staff a very large convention. I was on staff for a very, very large convention. So I saw and dealt with that personally so much. And a lot of that has to do because a lot of cosplayers tend to be younger people, so there's going to be a little more instances of drama and conflict and stuff. But it has to do a lot with that. The 501st, Star Wars costuming group, which I've been a part of since 2007, has had its fair share of drama. Costuming stuff is always going to have its fair share of drama, simply because there is one common interest, boom, right in the center, but you have a huge, huge sampling of population that come into this hobby. So you're gonna have different personalities. You're gonna have different traditions, etc. Different thoughts on stuff, and that is why there's drama for a large part. Those two reasons, really, costuming in general, and I hate to call people are gonna get ticked off that I'm calling reenacting costuming. But it is what you're doing. You are playing dress up for the weekend. It doesn't matter if you have real guns or prop guns, or if you're doing something from an anime, a video game, or a point in history. It's that you are dressing up and you are pretending to do something for the weekend or for a day that you didn't really take part of. So, it's costuming. Dare I say LARPing. That's going to get some people worked up. But that's just the thing. So, why is there, let's look further. Why else is there drama? Why else is there drama? For the other part, again, people come from all walks of life, and you put these people into this hobby, and you start putting people, let's say, and I saw this in cosplay too, as a staff person. You put an average person suddenly into a position of power, for say. Let's say you give this person a rank. Let's say you give this person a position at an event. They're in charge of people for the weekend, etc. Boom, go straight to their head. I saw that a lot with convention stuff. The same thing applies. So you're gonna start running into drama. And a lot of times, this is these people's only real experience with dealing with the public. And since reenacting is such a small community, they can get away with heavy-handed tactics. They can get away with slapping people around, and they're not really going to be targeted. It's not really a career. Whereas, let's say, if you did this type of behavior in a real position where you're in power, you're probably going to get fired by whoever's above you. So that's the other kind of thing that involves with it. You kind of have this influx of power, and you have authority of people for the weekend. You're so used to working behind a desk, and finally you get to, you know what I mean. I saw that a lot with conventions, and unfortunately, that can stir up drama as well. And of course, you have other things involved. Some of it kind of dwells into politics, and I'm not just talking about government politics, I'm talking about unit politics. Units are going to be jealous of each other. They're going to look at each other with some envy, and they're going to look down upon each other depending on how authentic they are, what toys they bring to the battlefield. And it's difficult. You can be the best looking unit with the coolest stuff, with a bunch of vehicles, and you can be super nice and awesome and super cool to everybody, and there's still going to be a person that doesn't like you for jealousy, and they're going to cause drama for jealousy. The old unit I was in, 2nd Panzer, I saw that quite often. They did pretty good for the large part, but a lot of people were jealous, and I saw people that would just start drama for no reason. I mean, we never interacted with these people, and yet they were talking trash, starting stuff up, spinning rumors. So in other words, it's a lot like a beauty pageant. And everyone's got to have their dress look the best. And it's kind of a cutthroat society at times. Now, should this turn you away from reenacting, you might be watching this and you might not be reenacting currently. And like, man, I don't want to get involved in that. As long as you keep your nose clean and go through with things with a level head and just be chill, be cool, know how to interact with people and do your own research and have your facts straight. That way, if someone confronts you about something, you can say, hey, I got this research and this document and this picture or whatnot. As long as you do this hobby and you do it right and you keep level, you're going to be just fine. Okay? Follow your unit leadership, go by their example, and you're going to be okay. Your unit leadership, for the most part, unless it's a brand new unit, for the most part, it's going to be well experienced. They've been in the hobby a while. Just follow their example. They know what to do, okay? So, you're not going to get sucked into the drama right away. I didn't. I knew there was drama. When I first started in reenacting, I knew there was drama, and it wasn't until recently that I kind of found myself getting pulled into it. It might happen down the road with you, but don't take it personal, because these people, you only interact with them typically for 12 hours, 24 hours or so, and then everyone goes home and they go back to their mundane lives and work behind that desk until they get that power again, or they express jealousy again. How dare you have a STG-44? I want one of those. I want a tank. Kind of thing. It's silliness. You might look at it, and it is silly. And truly it is. But that's just human nature. So, there it is. Reenactor rant on Reenactor drama. I'm probably going to retouch on this subject sometime again, because there's a lot to talk about when it comes to this. It's very interesting. The politics of reenacting. are definitely very interesting. So that's it. Quit the rant right there. So that's all I got to say on it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night.